Hey guys, welcome back to Two Girls One Bong, the podcast where it's better if you're stoned, but it's
And
okay if you're not.
it's also better if you're on time. Oh my god.
MacDizzle was a few minutes late just now. And when I called her to see where she was, she said, "Oh shit, I forgot it's Wednesday." I just want to know, are you on drugs?
Yes.
The good kind, though.
No. I went grocery shopping super early this morning. So
That's
I had
nice.
no, it's a product of me not doing it for like 3 days in a row. I had being like, all right, I have 4 things to do. This, and this. And I got like one thing done a day. And today I was like, enough. We're going to the grocery store. I'm tired of ordering food.
Yes.
So I got up super early to go take care of that. I was literally at the grocery store at like 7 a.m, which is, you'd think everything would be stocked. They don't do that shit overnight. It happens in the morning. I was like, it was slim pickings. Yeah.
That's interesting too,
Yeah.
because I feel like that would be something that they would do. Well, everybody operates on their own schedule, but I would think a restocking situation would come on a Monday, even if it is
And
in
at
the
night.
morning or at night. Yes, in the middle of the night. Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, bro?
So did you regret your decision to go to the
A
grocery store
little,
early in the morning?
you know, the only thing was
What?
that was like not stocked was like the meat section, and I don't buy very much
Mm.
from there. But I was
Mhm.
trying to get Rajul some salmon, and I don't like to buy the farm caught salmon because it gives you
Yeah.
cancer.
Well, all the food in all of our grocery stores gives us
Yeah.
cancer.
But
'cause
like
we live in America.
notably, farm grown salmon is really bad for you. Just specifically salmon, because they put a type of dye in it that's really bad for you.
Oh, yes, to make it more orange.
Yes, just give me the fucking gray salmon. Just give me the gray salmon.
Give me the salmon how it's supposed to look.
Yeah, no, just how it came out. I don't want, like, if
Mhm.
it's still healthy for me to eat, that's great. I don't need it to be orange and bad for me.
Right.
So you know what I found out? So there's a lot of foods that are banned in different countries. All right, I'm like sidebarring because I have mad ADHD this morning.
It's okay.
I'm on like a little bit of it's like a little bit of a manic day for me. But so there's a bunch of foods that are banned in different countries, and it's specifically because of specific ingredients. There's like these certain what's the word that keeps things fresh?
Preservatives.
Preservatives. There's a bunch of like preservatives and shit in there. And also specifically red dye 40, yellow 5, and yellow 6. They are fucking happy, color happy using that shit. Like, they just love putting that in every single fucking thing. On the list, I was like going through the ingredients of like why things were banned, and almost every of them had like red 40 or like yellow 5. And I'm like, why? What is so special about these colors? Can we just stop using them?
Right. Or
I
find
don't need my
something
Skittles to look
else.
that yellow.
I know.
Like,
But that's
if
we
the
put
color of Skittles changes, that's fine.
Yeah, dude, I don't know why. I remember seeing, like, watching a Chopped episode a really long time ago where somebody used like these gummies. You know how they give them ingredients that they have to use on Chopped? They gave them like some gummies, and this person made like it was like a gastrique or something, a sauce with this blue color. And the judges were like, there is nothing in nature that is that color blue. And I was like, oh my God, I never really thought about that. Like, we eat so many things that are so bright colored, where it's not natural at all. And that's fucking disgusting. And when you're talking about the salmon, like, oh my God. But they do that in red meat
But also,
as well.
first of all, there are things in nature that are that bright. Give me a blue tang, the fish, Dory. You're gonna tell me Dory isn't bright blue? Eat a butt.
Yes, she's like a cobalt blue. It was like this like light teal color. It was an unnatural blue. But you are right. There's lots of bright colored things in nature. You're right. I just saw also recently I watched a video about how cobalt is being mined in the Congo, I believe it is. Is it the Congo, or is it maybe like southeast?
What is cobalt?
It's an element. It is it's
Yes.
it's on the periodic table. But it
So like
it
gold
was
and silver. I don't think of gold and silver as
it's
elements. I'm like,
elements,
no,
yeah,
that's just
a metal,
stuff.
but it is, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well,
just stuff.
so cobalt, I guess, was mined like for a long time, but only for its color because it's like a super bright color blue. So people would use it
Mm.
for different reasons because of the color, but it has recently been discovered to it's used in electric car batteries now, and what it does in the battery is it keeps it from setting on fire. You know how like that's a huge thing
Oh,
with electric
gorgeous.
car batteries.
Yeah.
Well, it is
Yeah.
gorgeous that somebody discovered that, but it's like being like uh it's being mined in
Oh,
Africa
abused
right now.
now. We're
Exactly.
abusing the mines.
And the biggest
Daddy
buyer,
Tesla's doing that.
well, yes, and also though China is buying like 90% of the cobalt that's being mined, and I guess I shouldn't just throw out
Oh
figures like that, but it
wow.
was it was a lot of it. It's a vast majority of the cobalt that's coming out of
More than a
Africa.
majority. Okay.
Exactly, a very vast majority. And obviously there's nobody is making sure that working conditions are safe or that children aren't in the mines. Like it's like child labor, forced
China doesn't
laborers.
care. They
No,
have
they
a
don't.
speckled history with child labor.
Speckled,
So do we.
for sure. Right.
Speckled.
Right. Basically every major world power does. But yeah, they are playing a huge part in like this gnarly freaking, because but the video that I watched was this guy was like, I thought the green revolution was supposed to be green and like we're supposed to be saving the planet, and like we're not saving the planet, we're fucking it up more by trying to find these resources that we're using to help the planet. It's so fucked.
It's as simple as companies stopping what they're doing and being like, look, we've made enough money, let's fix it now. Let's take a couple years and lose some fucking money.
That is literally
the government would also
all it takes.
subsidize it.
Right.
That's all it takes.
Don't act
is for
like the
companies to just
government's
fucking
not gonna
change
help
what they're
you.
doing.
Yeah. And just
Literally.
save a few
Like,
dollars.
please.
Yeah.
Like, fucking A, bro. You could save the world. Save the cheerleader. Save the world.
Wait,
Speaking
what's
of the
that
world
from?
falling apart,
Ugh.
Heroes. Save Hayden Panettiere or whatever.
Oh,
I don't know how do you say her last name?
Hayden Panettiere. Hayden Panettiere.
Panettiere.
Yeah, speaking of the world falling apart.
I was late this morning. A. Sorry, I forgot what day it was. B. Roe versus Wade. What the fuck is going on?
Dude. I don't. It's like very hard to talk about. I like cannot believe, but I can believe.
Because it feels like it started in Texas.
Well, no, it started with Trump with being able to put in 3 conservative judges in his term.
Okay,
but
yes. But I'm saying like it seems like a snowball has happened ever since that shit passed in Texas.
Well, yeah, potentially, but
like a bunch of other people started introducing the similar legislation.
But all of those people have been just waiting on their toes, like just waiting for the opportunity to do that. So yes, Greg is definitely a major factor in the frickin' like conservative South, but Florida was like, yep, that's it. And I think Ohio just passed something, Oklahoma. So yeah, I guess you could say potentially that there was a sort of they definitely gained some momentum after Texas.
Because I swear a bunch of people just looked at the dialogue or whatever the wording of how the verbiage wrote that law in Texas, and they just copied it. I'm sure they did something super similar.
Yeah.
And it kills me. It breaks my fucking heart. A fun fact, I'm gonna expose myself. I've had an abortion before. I'm not even gonna explain why I had one.
Because it doesn't fucking matter.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't fucking matter. It was my fucking choice. Mm-hmm. I'm steadfast happy with my choice. I have no regrets about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that everyone should be able to make that decision.
Yes.
I believe that I could not imagine having a fucking kid right now. That would have ruined my life. it would have ruined my life. Like, no joke.
And
That is
that
not my
child's
journey.
life. That child would not have.
And that kid's life. Oh my
Yeah.
God, the level of mentally unstable that I am currently in this moment. Oh my God, I could not imagine a child having to endure that. I yell at my dogs and they don't really know what's going on, but they're still like, sis,
Scared.
relax.
Yeah, totally.
Just like,
Oh my
chill.
God. I know it's that, just on that same note, a long time ago when I only had Cash and Frankie, I was like screaming at Cash and my dad was like, you know, if you don't yell about everything, then the yell matters more when you do. I was like, okay, whatever. Yeah.
Dad.
But
It's like, because I'll like bottle up something from the day and then I'll come home and they'll have like knocked over a pot or a plant or something and it'll be my last one. I'm like, you know?
Yes.
That I did was one of them who did it and it was an accident, or like somebody got into trash and it was one of them, but all of them suffer.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think any of them, obviously. I'm just like raging.
Right. Yes. Well, and also like, even if like you take in things from the rest of your day, and then when one little, it's like a little, what's the word? A little cherry on top. Because I've definitely like had moments where I was like upset in general, and then my dogs did something and I started crying. Because and it's like,
I'm just
what
like,
they
I can't
did
take it anymore.
Yeah, what they didn't make me cry, but the combination of everything plus them
That
being
was the
fucking
final
assholes.
straw.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
wait, you have to look real quick.
Oh, they're so cute. Oh my gosh, I love the two-tone. That's so freaking cute.
It's like, it matches my hair, so it's like light pink on this. I'm re-dyeing today.
Yeah.
But it's like a reverse because it's dark pink on this side, light pink on this side. So I have like the
so
light
cute.
on this side.
So freaking cute. I love that. Well, let's get back to Roe versus Wade, because I also want to say that I also want to say that because I feel like a lot of people don't know that this was not an official ruling. I think like words get twisted, and people that, and it's to no fault of their own, because our justice system and everything, all of our government systems are very complex, but this was not an official ruling. It was just a draft that got leaked. Which also, were you watching Moshe's stories about who they think may have leaked it? Because I was like,
initially they thought it was like a liberal person, but now they're looking and it seems like it might be more from the right. We're not sure.
Yeah.
But they're saying that they're trying, like, it was some person who was like, fuck it. Did you see? I'm so sorry. Some kid climbed like 60. I wish he fell.
I was like, what is pro-life about climbing a fucking 60-story building with no fucking safety net? You could kill yourself.
I wish he fell. I wish he did.
I didn't. I saw the climbing thing, and I obviously thought it was fucking ridiculous and really stupid. But I didn't know that he was pro-life until after. I wish your mother wasn't pro-life. Could have saved us all that experience. But and that's not to say that everyone that's pro-choice just gets abortion after abortion. I guess that's what that makes it.
Yeah, there are plenty of people pro-choice who've never had one. They've never had one.
But anyway, yes, chill. I did see that fucking idiot. Like, you're so dumb. That was ridiculous. But yeah. So basically, they were saying that that the leak may have came from the conservative side, because have you seen the clips they're now circulating of the I don't know which judges it is, but there's two judges who, when they came to Congress during their what do they call that? Their it's not a trial, it's not maybe it's a hearing, I guess, where Congress grills them before they're confirmed. Confirmation trial, confirmation hearing.
It's yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah,
so two of those judges in their confirmation hearing said, when asked about Roe, they were like, yeah, that's the court has settled on that. Like, the court has spoken on that, so I don't see any reason to revisit it. And there's two of them. It's a man and a woman. And so they're saying that potentially this could have came from the conservative side, because those two conservative judges seem to be on the fence about this issue. So basically, they're like, this conservative clerk or whatever, if they put that draft out into the world, then these two judges vote to uphold Roe versus Wade, they could potentially be seen as giving in to the public, or what have you. However, I should word that.
Hold that thought. 1 second.
Okay. Where do we think she's going? Is she checking for an intruder?
Sorry, I thought I heard one of my dogs get outside.
Oh, like out in the front?
They didn't. Yeah, because they've been like, something's been going on with my front door recently when I don't lock it. And
it opens
every now and then. Like, yeah, if I don't close it super hard, like the wind can like blow it open. I don't know.
Dude.
And so it's been twice. Once I was gone, my neighbor said, "Oh, you were gone, and all 5 of your dogs were out."
Oh wait, that was recently?
Like a couple days ago. Yeah. Like, luckily they're very afraid of everyone, and so they're easy to wrangle back into the house. They all just ran back inside.
Yeah.
But
oh my god.
Speaking of, I saw those dogs again yesterday that we caught, and I caught it again. The Labradoodle.
I fucking, oh my gosh. As we're talking about how your dogs accidentally got outside, but I hate when I see the same dog get out multiple times. That angers me. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I just saw it's funny. I was in here in my office, and Adam through the wall was like, "Babe, there's a dog outside," and I like drop everything, run outside to go get the dog, and it runs back. It's like 2 houses down, so I followed it back. I'm like, "Hi," but I didn't know it was going to its house. But then it just went straight in, like 2 doors down, and it went underneath its fence, like it was like a tiny little Yorkie, and it went underneath the fence. And so I like went and knocked on the door, or I rang the doorbell, and they have a camera that's like, "You're being recorded."
And you tattled on it.
I was like, "Your dog's getting out. It fits underneath the fence." I wasn't rude, but I was like, "Your dog fits underneath the fence."
Yeah.
I think you guys should probably do something about that.
About that.
Yeah, dude. That gives me like the most anxiety. I literally cannot, like, that's how my dogs, I basically force them to wear their collars all the time, because I'm like so scared that they're gonna get outside and that nobody's gonna know where to put them. And Frankie's not Remy's microchipped. Remy's the only one that's microchipped. I think Cash might be, but if he is, then it's to the person who got him out of the shelter. And while I know her, it might take a little bit for them to get a hold of me. Yeah. I'm just so scared about that.
All of my neighbors are pretty chill. I've had both of them help me out before.
And they know everybody knows, I think. Well, your neighbors know who your dogs are.
Because it's never just like one of them that's out.
Yeah. They're like, "Oh, how many dogs are there? 5? Oh, I know which house it is."
It looked like a whole shelter. Got it.
What I was gonna say too is that my front door, shortly after we moved in, that same thing happened to me. I woke up, and it was when it was still really cold outside. I opened my door from my bedroom.
And your front door was just wide open.
And my front door is I opened up the door from my bedroom to go out to my living room, and it was freezing. It was so cold in my living room, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I looked over, and my front door was wide open. And my
god, that's so scary.
It was.
It's so scary.
Mm-hmm.
But like, now that's only happened once or twice to me, like the door being open. And then one time they got out from the gate because I was moving trash cans, and they just decided to wreak havoc.
I think I remember that. That was a little while ago, not super recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now I harass Adam to make sure that our front door is locked, because he leaves it unlocked all the time. And if you're listening and you're weird, which I don't think you are, but if you are, don't come to my house. Don't take this as an invitation to come to my house.
She locks the door.
I lock it.
Joya's on top of it.
And I can lock it from my phone, which is cool. So if I like forget to lock it, I can be like, ding. But yeah, just I don't want my front door open or unlocked or anything. locked,
Yeah, no, I feel
closed,
that.
and deadbolted.
It's a dangerous place out there. So what can we do about Roe versus Wade?
So, well, first of all, we can
November elections are coming up.
Yes, but before that, because this decision is going to come at the end of June. But also, that's what I was saying, is that there are 2 judges on the court, or on the Supreme Court, who said originally, years ago, that they believe that Roe versus Wade was decided and that there's no need to continue. There's no need for the court to hear it again. So there is that. That's a good thing. But in the meantime, before the elections, we put immense pressure on the officials that we have elected, because the Congress can freaking codify Roe versus Wade to make it law, which means it can never be overturned. I guess I really wasn't sure what codifying means, but
Like it kind of puts it into the Constitution in a way.
Okay, also something to be said about this, and I'm sure you've seen plenty of posts about this, is that what was the logic that was used in Roe versus Wade was the right to privacy. And so
yes, which is going to upturn gay laws, just everything.
Yes. I actually, let me see. I took a screenshot, or several screenshots of a Twitter thread, because this girl was like, the right to privacy was used in so many instances. So Lawrence versus Texas in 2003, the court used the right to privacy to determine that it's unconstitutional to punish people for committing sodomy. So that's basically gay sex. It's what they say, sodomy. So it's not
just
rape.
Consensual, though.
Exactly. It's not rape.
Because when I hear sodomy, I think of non-consensual.
Right. But in this definition, what they were prosecuting people for is literally just having sex. So the next one is Griswold versus Connecticut in 1965. This case protects the ability of married couples to buy contraceptives without government restriction. So that's just birth control. Also, condoms are a contraceptive. So Loving versus Virginia.
Do you think they're going to make birth control illegal?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I posted yesterday. They're going to expand the definition of the thing is, we still have so many things. We do have a lot of power in this. We're not in a fucking dictatorship.
Keep going with the things.
Loving versus Virginia. No, it's okay. This one was 1968. This is like a really famous case. This was the interracial marriage case. So in this case, it was decided that the state cannot prohibit who people could marry because of a right to privacy. Stanley versus Georgia. This one was in 1969. This is about pornography possession. So if basically the state cannot police people who consume or possess adult pornography, provided that obviously it's adult and not that of a child.
Yeah.
And then Obergefell versus Hodges is the same-sex marriage law. So that was also, the right to privacy was also used in that, which is I believe the most recent one. So that's the really big thing, is the right to privacy here. And yeah, I also because when that news broke, was it Sunday night or Monday night? But I cried. I was really sad it was really, really hard to read, but I also want everybody to know that there is still so much that we can do, and we do have more power in this situation than it feels like sometimes. But we need to put pressure on the people that we elected.
Shout out to the states that are putting into their constitution,
yes,
that they are
California,
women's health rights.
New York, Pennsylvania are the ones that I've seen. I actually saw, yes, somebody was putting together a list of the reactions from governors. So
yeah, I was reading some, and the Republican governors were all like, "I'm following suit. It is now illegal."
They're like, "Thank you for saving the babies." I'm like, bro.
Well, also let's also talk about the fact that the verbiage of these laws is so vicious in the sense that you could have an ectopic pregnancy, and if you don't know what that is, it's when the egg is stuck inside of the fallopian tube and it's fertilized, and so you have a fertilized egg in a fallopian tube. So technically,
in a
yes, it
fucking
is
teeny tiny little
tube.
space.
Tube.
Yes.
So it's considered a pregnancy. However, it will kill the mother. It will kill her. And if I'm not mistaken, can the baby survive it either?
I doubt it. There's no way. There's no way, because the baby,
Like,
that tube
anyways.
is going to rupture and the baby's not going to have. The uterus has everything that the baby needs to grow. Like, how do you even?
Yeah,
how
so
do you
it's going to
even
kill
get
both of them.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. And then the verbiage in these laws prohibits those abortions too. If it's going to kill you. Imagine that.
And
will I have to die?
Yeah. I also think it's worth mentioning too that Black women are like, I think it's 4 times more likely to die in childbirth than white women.
Yes.
So
no, this directly affects people of color. This directly
100%.
affects people of color in a more horrendous way than it affects white people, for certain. This is the implications of this are much worse for certain groups.
And I saw somebody on Twitter say something like, if I think Illinois must be one of the states that is protecting the right to choose. But this woman said, if I am a native Illinoisan, whatever the fuck they call them from there, she's like, but I'm living in Texas and I don't have the means to get home to get an abortion, I'm fucked. It's like that's the big thing, is like, yes, abortion is protected in some states and in some parts of the country, but if you can't get
it's
there,
expensive to do that shit, bro.
Exactly, so many people can't. And also, this is just something that I saw this weekend. There's plane tickets from New York to Florida for $700. From New York to Florida, that's like a fucking 2.5 hour flight. So
why is it so expensive? Are they trying to? They're trying to fucking.
I don't know. There's more demand for it now because people are ready to travel, and so there's like just some routes that are under higher demand than others. It was just a screenshot of Google.
Okay.
But yeah, it was like, what the fuck? Just everything is getting so much more expensive, and there's going to be a lot of people who don't survive if this. Oh my gosh, I also saw a Twitter thread that somebody, before, this was a much older woman, and it was before Roe. So a long time ago, her sister and her boyfriend, her high school boyfriend, they both committed suicide because she got pregnant, and they were so scared and they couldn't do anything about it. They were like 16. So it's like, yes, the implications are massive.
Insane.
For something like this.
What does it mean when they overturn it? What happens to those cases? Are they now just back in court? Are they going to get in trouble?
Well, basically, if they overturn it, that means that the states are able to make whatever rules they want. They can keep it open. They can make it protected.
So can they apply that retroactive? Can they apply that to like the past though?
What do you mean by that?
Like, so say that there's gay marriages and interracial marriages and blah, 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 blah.
I see.
Can they be like, well, now that is no longer valid. It's whatever. Like, what does that mean?
So to my understanding, you cannot prosecute somebody for breaking a law that didn't exist. Exactly. So, and especially when it's not,
but they could nullify your marriage.
But yeah, they could say, we don't recognize this in this state anymore. Yeah. So that would also change because the big thing, besides just having the same fucking rights as everyone else, but a big thing with same-sex marriage was like insurance and benefits and stuff. And so that would be gone immediately for sure. unless you're getting your benefits from out of state somewhere, which I don't think is a thing. I think everything is.
But straight people do that shit more.
Do what?
I know somebody who might elope just to get benefits. Mm-hmm. I know somebody like that.
I'm thinking about it. Are you joking? Were you talking about me?
You're that somebody. Yes. I didn't want to give it away if you weren't talking about it.
So funny. Yeah. So yes, that is something that everyone should be able to do, and potentially that right could be taken away from people. So yeah.
Well, let's take a quick little break.
Sounds good.
And we'll be right back. Goodbye.
Wow, so after that really long break we just had, it was like a really lengthy break.
What were we talking about?
How our bodies are being policed. But yeah.
Yes, very that. Like,
yeah, same.
You know?
Yes, I do.
It's so disheartening. Like, I really think that women should just, if we could all get on the same page and just not have sex with men for like 6 months, do you know the change we could make?
Yeah.
If just collectively all women were like, nope, we're only fucking each other. Also,
that just made me think of the fact that the earth is dying, which we know.
Yeah.
But we are going, like, these people want to force people to have babies.
On a planet that's dying.
Like, and we already, like, this planet, not only is it dying because of our actions, but it's also, it cannot sustain how many fucking people live here. Like,
literally.
We can't. So it's like, why? But also it's the same people that are forcing people to give birth, the same people who don't believe in climate change, who don't believe the earth is dying, which is fucking insane.
How can you not look at everything dying and not be like, well, we did that.
Something's dying. Yeah.
What?
Look
at the Great Barrier Reef. We did that. Like, we didn't even try hard for that one.
I was just talking to somebody the other day about because you know how in many places they prefer you to use reef safe sunscreen, so it's like it doesn't have some ingredient or something that hurts the reefs.
Oh, that like blocks the polyps and shit. Interesting.
I've
never even heard of that.
Really? Reef safe sunscreen? They make you, if you go, I mean, I've only been to a couple places where they would ask you to use it, but it's missing some sort of ingredient that hurts the reefs. But I was just talking to somebody about it the other day, and I was like, global warming is killing those reefs. Like, they were saying, I was watching something where they're like 1 degree in the water, because water,
the entire thing.
Yes, 1 degree, 2 degrees, that's like, it cannot survive.
Catastrophic.
Yes, which is crazy because water is one of the, it doesn't warm or cool easily. Like, it takes a lot for water. That's why the oceans are like mostly the same temperature, like all year round. Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, the oceans stay like the same fucking temperature because they're gigantic. We're having doggy problems today, y'all. I'm sorry about that. I was late. We have dog problems. Men hate women. I hate men. I hate men so much. I don't even know where to start with how much I hate men. And like, you can't be mad at me for hating them either, because look at what you're doing.
I missed a little bit, but I picked up I hate men. And you can't be mad at me because look at what you're doing.
Look.
It's embarrassing. It's horrendous.
It's embarrassing. And it's also hilarious that if women really did collectively, like, just say, like, no, we're not having sex with men for 6 months, it would work. Men are that fucking pathetic.
Yeah, they'd all be going crazy.
Their minds revolve around sex. Like literally, it would be a very violent time. We have to invest in chastity belts and guns, but
yeah,
I think we could
might
really
get something out of it.
done.
Yeah.
We could literally rule the world if we just withheld sex. Why don't we fucking do this? Like we don't even like. I had girls responding to my story and they're like, "Nah, I like fucking." I'm like, "It's for the cause. Do you
stand up?
Come on,
stand up,
stand up. Get a vibrator. Grow the fuck up."
Yeah. But truly, I mean, and that's like the power that we hold. But it's also so hard to freaking get a group of people to do anything, which also makes me think of how there is the vast majority of America does not believe that abortion should be completely illegal. Like it's like 70%.
60%.
Yeah, 60% of Americans. Why
are they doing this?
Why is there 9 old people? Old. I also
Speaking
saw a
for
tweet
the
that was
fucking
like,
minds of people in like the South, though.
330 million people. There is freaking almost 350 million people in this country, and there's 9 people making these huge decisions. But what was I just gonna say? Oh, I saw something that it was like old conservative people like sitting down after a long day of ruining the world as best they can before they die. And it was just like somebody like just so proud of themselves. Like, I'm like, dude,
should we just start killing them? Let's bring COVID back. But like only COVID for people who are in power positions.
This is what we do.
Which,
oh my God, there is a Republican convention of some sort happening in Austin this weekend because I've been seeing commercials for it.
Go infiltrate it.
That's exactly. I'm like, okay, so let's get them all into a. Wait, do you remember? You might not because it was on Twitter, but there was a girl who basically conned like thousands of people into thinking that she was like a Trump supporter and got a bunch of money from them. Like, wore a fucking Make America. And then eventually was like, fuck you guys, I'm not a fucking Trumper, and I just took all your money. Like, it was like she like got donations or something, like totally just conned a bunch of people and got a bunch of money out of it.
Good for her.
And I love her for it.
Good for her.
Period. Take advantage of the stupidity that exists. But should we take a bong rip?
That for her. I don't have my bong here. What can I do? What could do? I have my
you can go grab it, and I can go pee. I should have gone pee on our break, but it was such a long break. I had so much time to go pee.
Girl. Whoa, who's this on the screen?
What
if you're watching?
the heck?
I just popped in here.
Did what?
First of all, I'm very stoned.
Second of all, this is Aaron, everybody. Our founder, our lover, our dad.
Can you guys hear my heater in the background? I gotta turn the heater off.
Okay. In the meantime, here you go. Listen to this.
Yum. No, that's making me hungry.
Okay, I came in here on this day, popping into your lovely little podcast, Iana, that you all look so cute in. Can we just talk about how cute y'all's setup is? This is stupid cute. Both of you.
Thanks.
Winning. I live for that for you. Okay. I'm here to drop a bombshell.
Oh, no. What's the bombshell?
Good bombs or bad bombs?
I'm going to
are you taking a... Okay, wait. Whoa. Slow down, sir. Hold on, because we were going to do that, too.
Yeah, you fucking jump the gunner.
I don't want to be a dick, but I'm pretty sure my pronouns are listed in the video chat, and they're not sir.
Oh,
the doll.
Here. Yeah, is it the doll?
Or doll also.
Okay.
His pronouns are the
so annoying.
This doll is so annoying.
You're using that as a noun, not as a
God damn it.
pronoun.
Doll is so annoying. If you're listening and you have weed and a bong and you're not driving or holding a child, take a bong rip with us.
Let's go immediately, please. I'm
Just
running
make
out of
sure
fire.
you're real.
Oh
anchored
shit,
with the
MacDizzle, you're
child.
ready already? Okay.
Fuck me. All right, well, I'll wait then.
Go
you
ahead.
fucking
Go ahead.
whores.
I'm ready.
Okay, me too.
I turned my wick upside down.
Me too. Cheers, bitches. Very nice. Very nice.
That was wildly unnecessary for me with how high I already am. Are you ready for the bombshell?
I'm ready
Yes.
for the bombshell.
Chrissy Harless's YouTube channel got deleted.
I heard about that.
Which means YouTube is back on their shit. And get this, MacDizzle, they didn't even give her a strike. They
No
just
strikes?
permanently. It says permanently deleted. No strikes were given.
Oh my god.
I wonder if mine's
Jesus
still up.
Christ. I know, huh?
YouTube is back on.
Dude, oh my god, no strikes too? That is fucked.
She
That
had a
is
strike
fucked.
a long time ago. That
Man,
was no longer.
They restrict my content every single time. So I could only imagine.
And her
Nope.
content is age restricted.
Yeah. I'm here.
My
It's
channel,
just like of all
yeah,
the
mine's
people to delete.
Interesting.
mine's still up. I haven't posted in a year, but yeah.
But that's very scary. That's very, very scary
Terrifying.
to hear because that means
It's-
Instagram and YouTube are on their bullshit.
Especially with zero
a-
strikes. Just
That's
0 to
terrifying.
100. So scary.
How many subscribers was she at?
A lot.
A lot.
I feel
I don't know the number. I need to ask her the number.
Less
she did,
than
like,
100, but
subscription
more than
boxes,
50, right?
right?
Yeah.
I believe that would be the correct thing to say.
Wow.
Her
but-
main channel has 88,000. I think her
88.
Canada channel had a little less than that.
Okay.
Oh, so she has a regular one. Oh, thank
Yeah, she
God.
started regular and then started a weed channel.
But there's money in the cannabis channels. Let's be real here.
That's where the money is, I believe.
Yeah. No, she mentioned like that was her income. That's like how she pays for
Yeah.
her way of life. Like what the
Yes.
fuck, bro? Like
And she has
do
kids.
these platforms don't give a fuck because I literally had stories removed yesterday for bullying because I said that the states that were highlighted were poopy.
You have
Yeah,
trolls.
I made a story. I made a story that I was gonna post that was like, if you're the kind of person that goes around reporting people's content because you don't like it or you don't like them as a person, that's really weird. Don't do that. Just turn it off.
Literally just go.
Extremely weird.
It's very weird behavior.
It is.
Imagine doing it like specifically to someone repeatedly over an amount of time just to get their account deleted.
Horrible.
Imagine spending
Insane.
years of your life doing that.
Cannot imagine.
I
It's
can't,
literally-
but I know for a fact every WeedTube video I upload gets 2 dislikes on it. Why am I talking about this? Anyways, you want to hear other good news?
Yes.
DopeKitchen uploaded to WeedTube today.
Hey, I actually
DopeKitchen.
I just started chit chatting. She's in LA too, and I think we're gonna try to link up.
Oh, you should. You guys would hit it off.
OMG, that would be so
Yeah,
fun,
yeah.
MacDizzle.
Yeah.
She's
so.
cool. She's very cool. She's a good.
Plus,
she's a good vibe.
yeah, she seems like very, very
MacDizzle
good
can
energy.
handle all of the weed in whatever she makes. Like MacDizzle can
Oh, yeah.
handle a full fucking.
I'll be good.
I was just telling a story the other day about how I got. Remember when we had that medicated dinner made for us, MacDizzle, at that one Airbnb in LA, and I threw up. I was 50 milligrams. That was it. Well, allegedly, that's what he said he put, but I don't know. But I threw up for a while after. So anyway, yay, DopeKitchen! Woo!
Good story. Well, thanks
Thank
for
you.
letting me invade your podcast.
No word. Thanks for being here and invading. We hope you invade
Yeah,
again
it's all-
soon.
Yep,
Yeah.
I gotta go write a blog post and a PR release announcement about Chrissy's channel because I gotta let the world know YouTube's back on their shit.
Good.
All right.
Let
do
'em
the
know.
Lord's work. We appreciate you.
And tell
Mhm.
YouTube I said fuck you, you stupid bitch.
Yeah, give
I
him this
will
for
put
me.
that in the signature.
Say, I have a special message from Two
Send him a
Girls, One
picture of this
Bong.
in your signature too.
Yeah, okay. Will do.
Dang it! Did you take a
Have-
screenshot? He's not even gonna use it.
He's not even gonna. He has a mental image though. He can draw it.
You guys have so much fun. Oh, I just want to say also to the listeners and viewers of Two Girls, One Bong, we need somebody to create like a fan account for this podcast and like clip really good stuff together. So y'all should do that. We need like stan accounts for this podcast because we need more people to know about it over here on WeedTube.
Period.
So please do that if you're a fan. I'm asking.
If
I
you're
would
a
if I had
fan.
time. Trust me. Trust me, I would. Bye.
You are. Love
Bye,
you.
Fran.
How will we?
Stay here forever.
Oh my god, that was funny. How do I leave? The first time Aaron doesn't hang up before you're even done talking.
Aaron
If
is
you-
known. Sorry, I'm chewing
Yeah.
chips. Go ahead.
She was gonna say that Aaron is known for hanging up the phone as fast as he possibly can. He is like, if you ever talk to him on the phone, he like doesn't even give you the chance to say bye. He's like, bye, click.
Have you ever have you ever brought that up to him?
Yes. He knows
What
that.
did he say? Is it like it deliberate?
I don't know. I don't
Is
know.
that, like, his
I
thing?
definitely mentioned. I don't know. Dang, we should have asked him while he was on here. But
We
nobody
had an
hung up too
opportunity,
fast.
squandered it.
But I
didn't
definitely.
He does it at the team meetings too. I'm
I
crying.
fucking bet. I fucking bet. He is literally the fastest hanger-upper. And it's funny because my grandma is like that. I don't talk to her on the phone very often, but when she's on the phone, she's the first one to hang up always. That's what we always say. It's like a race with Aaron. It's like, who can hang up the fastest? Aaron
Mhm.
wins every time.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, I wanted to tell you something funny too. A text that I received just before we started filming. Adam's
Gorgeous.
sister.
Tell me.
Adam's sister is a like a medical assistant or whatever. She works in a doctor's office, and she texted the family group message and said, "One of my patients was caught shitting in the stairwell yesterday before her appointment. Shitting,
Why?
taking a shit in the stairwell. I have no idea.
Did they not have what kind of patient is this?
It's dermatology, so." There's no reason.
What the
Yeah, it's not like a
I thought it was
Yeah.
like at a mental clinic or something.
no.
That
Or
sounds about
maybe-
right.
Or maybe like one of the the stomach doctors or something like.
I don't
or
know. I think
colon
I
doctor,
tuned.
maybe.
I tuned something out, and I was assuming that it was the one that's a cop.
No,
So it was like one of her patients. Like it must have been like a fucking perp in the hospital,
No.
just being crazy.
nope, no.
Nope.
It's the sister that works in a doctor's office, in a dermatology office. Like, so that's like one of the dermatology. Well, they treat a lot of skin cancer, but a lot of it is like aesthetic stuff. Like,
I need to know
So-
more about this person. Was it a woman?
yes, and she's 29 years old. So she's our age,
My
just
age.
about, yeah.
Was she drunk?
See, and it's funny that you say that because the cop sister texted and said maybe she really had to go. Haha. So she's probably seen some, more shitting stuff. But seriously, that's happened to me where I had to poop so bad
You have a
getting
picture of
somewhere.
her? I need to know what she looks like.
I know, probably not. I think that might be a sort
Breach
of
of confidentiality, a
yeah,
HIPAA
so-
violation.
Yeah. I don't know, but yeah, that definitely made me laugh. Like
That's
yikes.
that's not fair. You went into the dermatology field to avoid poop.
Yeah. That's like the
Work with
easiest.
faces.
Yeah, completely. There's not gonna be any poop there. So
Hopefully.
yeah, right. I guess you never know. You never know.
Taking a shit.
Like when there is definitely a very, very
The
clean,
bathroom.
very sterile bathroom that you can go to right when you get into. You can say, "I need to go right now," and they will say, "Okay, the bathroom's right there." I've done it a lot of times.
Yeah, because listen, I've peed in a hallway before. All right.
In a hallway?
It was like a stairwell. And there was a reason for it because A, I really had to go. B, I was in a hotel and I couldn't find the bathroom.
Oh.
I was drunk. I could not find the bathroom. I like walked past the front desk acting like I was already a guest because I was in LA and nowhere in LA can you use a bathroom.
Yeah,
nowhere.
But a hotel.
There's no public restrooms.
Yeah. Because
hotels,
anywhere
though.
else.
Hotels
yeah,
got
anywhere
bathrooms.
Else. Yeah, anywhere else in the country, basically, or even in California, like you can go to any fast food restaurant, like they're required to have bathrooms because it's a restaurant. But hotels, not a motel, hotel, because motels don't always have bathrooms in the lobby, but a hotel always has one. But also, I've found that more than likely they're not going to be like, "Are you a guest?" or like, "What's your room number?" or like inquire. If you just say like, "Oh, where's the bathroom?" they're going to be like right over there. So next time,
no,
just ask them.
I don't trust. Not in LA. LA.
I've done it before.
Have you ever? I literally offered to pay someone to use their bathroom. I was in a public establishment in like a fucking 7-Eleven or something, or like a liquor store. And they all have no public restroom signs. They all say no public restroom, no public restroom, no public restroom. I was like, look, can I buy something and use the bathroom? Can I just give you cash? Please. I really have to pee. Please. And he said no.
And they said no?
Kick rock. Yes, they said no.
I have definitely been like, I'm going to buy something just to use the bathroom for sure. But that's crazy.
Because usually, yes, people will be, but it was LA. I'm telling you, that's what LA is like. They are so serious about people not using their bathrooms.
Because all you had to do was go and buy something and then say, what's the code to the bathroom or whatever. So how the fuck can they be like, no, you can't just buy something and use it?
It's not a code to the bathroom. Sometimes the bathroom is literally behind the counter. Like, not everywhere is built like that, Joya.
No, so you're talking about, you're talking about a private bathroom. Like you're talking like an employee bathroom. That's like an employee.
That's all they had. They don't have a public bathroom.
Oh, I see.
They do not have a public restroom. They only have an employee restroom. And so I was literally offering to pay to use the bathroom. I was like, look, I know it's an employee bathroom, but like, yes.
That's like what the lady in Vegas let us use, if you remember, at the 7-Eleven. Yes. She was like, no, we don't, but come with me. No, we don't have a bathroom, but follow me.
We almost got rejected. But follow me, guys.
Yeah. And you know what? You know what happened is it was like 9:00 in the morning and we were buying like 3 cases of White Claws. And we were like, she's like, these girls like to party. Let them in the bathroom. I think we might have been on our way to Moab, and we were like, oh, we should buy alcohol before we get there or something like that.
Maybe. I don't know. You always have to pee anytime we go anywhere, so it really could have been anything.
Yeah. I also have walked into like just plain old restaurants lots of times, like just any restaurant. Like not even a fast food place.
Yeah, they won't let you do that in LA though. I was in LA.
Oh, you just walk in and you go to the bathroom. You don't ask anybody anything. You just walk in and you go. I've done it. I don't know.
Maybe I wasn't near a restaurant, but there's a huge homeless problem in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And so I think that's why they're like, no public bathroom.
It's 100%.
We hate homeless people.
Yeah.
You definitely can't. You're homeless. You can't pee and poop. Get out of here.
Exactly, but then they get mad at people when they have to fucking use the bathroom in a public area. It's like, but nobody will let them use their bathrooms. But I will say I've definitely seen, right, exactly, like if they're not for people to use. I saw, it was years ago, but it was a Starbucks bathroom in Seattle, and there was like a bunch of needles in the trash. And it was like a very scary sight. Yeah. So I do understand, like, people are like, we don't want you to use drugs in our bathrooms. But a lot of times people just gotta fucking go. So.
Like, what? I have a car. If I wanted to shoot up, I would just do it in the car.
Do it in your car, yeah.
Bro, I arrived here in a vehicle. I'm offering you money.
Yeah.
Anyways, he was just being a jerk.
Yeah, and they do that also. They do that.
Yeah, but that was the day that I peed in a hallway. Because I was afraid of being rejected again. I was afraid.
Yeah. Well, and dude, that's happened to me absolutely before. Actually, I stopped in a motel in LA, at a motel, not a hotel, because the motels really don't always have one. But I walked in and I was like, "Is there a bathroom downstairs?" And he was like, "No, we don't have one." And I was about to pee my pants. Like I was like about to pee, and so I had to go and just pop a squat by my car. Which I just peed in a freaking parking garage like 2 days ago. So. And then again by the side of my car in like a dirt parking lot. I will literally pee anywhere.
Remember when I shit behind that tractor?
Yes. That was a fun time. And I think I remember many months later I was telling the story and I was like, and I shit behind the tractor. Or wait, and you were like, that was me. I shit behind the tractor. But in my head, it was me. Yeah, I'm usually the one.
You're always the one doing that kind of stuff. Yeah.
And I think I definitely just told the story on last week's episode about me pooping by the river. On mushrooms. Good times.
Gorgeous, gorgeous girls take shits in nature.
Period. We get back to our roots. That just made me think of how at the last Coachella that we went to, the people that we were with on 2 occasions made a square around me so people couldn't in the crowd. So people couldn't watch me, and I squatted down and peed in the crowd at Coachella. Like, you know, who was on? We were at like a main stage, and it was like, you can't leave and come back. Like, it's really hard. So
I want you to know, you peed on their shoes for sure.
Well,
for sure.
Most likely, there was a little bit of splatter around.
You pissed on your friend's shoes, and they were just too high on Molly to give a fuck. They were probably like, "Oh yeah, that's a really good idea."
Yeah, it was probably ecstasy, but yeah,
what?
Same thing.
It's not. Ecstasy is way better than Molly, in my opinion.
Period.
I would not do either ever again, but Molly just makes me want to fucking fall asleep, but I can't. I just like lay there, just like, oh,
and then occasionally just do a little teeth shiver, like occasionally.
And like you don't want to like turn on TV or do anything. I watched a moth, or not a moth. It was a what are those things called? A mosquito for like 3.5 hours, 4 hours, while I was holding Cheech and petting him. I just watched the mosquito because I couldn't focus on anything except the mosquito, because I was like, if it gets near me, I'm gonna cause some drama.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
So I just watched it the whole time.
Well,
anyways, I don't like Molly.
She wouldn't do it again. I wouldn't do it again. I actually had the opportunity to do it like 2 weekends ago, and I didn't. I took some shrooms instead.
I like
so
it.
That was fun.
Shrooms are so much like better for your body, or just like less bad.
Yeah, I think so. And you know what I did after I did those shrooms? I ate dinner. That's something you can't do.
Period.
When you're on Molly.
No. Yeah. Oh my God. You're not gonna eat for at least 12 hours, and if you do, it's like,
yeah.
hate it.
And then your mouth hurts. Yeah.
Yeah, because you've been grinding your teeth all night.
And your mouth gets super dry, so it's like the roof of my mouth after any fucking festival was like, I couldn't eat like chips or anything like crunchy like that for like at least a day or 2.
Oh my God.
Like, because your mouth gets so dry. So yeah.
It gets bad.
Well. Can we take another bong rip?
Yes, let's close it out with a little Rippiana.
Gorgeous girls. Go.
Okay. No.
Wait. Okay.
Oh no, I don't
You got
even have
yours?
You're good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're good. I'm good now.
Okay. Cheers. Are you dabbing?
No.
Oh, okay. Just using a torch. Okay. Cheers.
I don't have a lighter in here, so I had to light a Q-tip.
Oh my gosh, MacDizzle.
All right, guys. Well, I think that's pretty much it for the day. We will see you guys next fucking week.
Yeah. Thanks for being here. See ya.
Bye, guys.